Welcome back. A hard-working charity patron and the godfather of gossip. What do they have in common? Well, both have been recognised today in the Queen's Birthday Honours. Rosie Horton, who has helped raise millions, of course, for a range of charitable organisations, is still getting used to the title of Dame, while the gossip columnist and self-styled fashion cop David Hartnell becomes a member of the New Zealand Order of Merit. Good evening to both of you. What lovely stories we are having. So you're cooking dinner, is this right?
That's right.
OK,
yeah.
So the question is, how did you find out? You're cooking dinner. What's happening?
And Michael came home from golf and he said, "Oh, you've got an envelope here from Government House. Why haven't you opened it?" And I said, "Oh, I just haven't got around to it. Maybe they want me to do something." And he said, "Well, why don't you open it?" So I said, "Oh, well, you do it." I was doing something intricate, like, you know, scrubbing potatoes or something. Not my best moment. And he did. And he said, "They've asked you to be a dame." So I burst into tears, and I might do it again. And he cooked dinner. He cooked dinner
for you because you were so overcome by it. You must, and I know how genuine you are, but you must in some way have thought, you know, 40 years' worth of charity, you'll get some sort of recognition. It can't have come completely out of the blue, can it?
Totally. I had no idea it was happening. I had no idea my name had been put forward. And it happens to other people, but why would it happen to me? I do something I adore and I love and I have a passion for, and it's kept me out of the kitchen all these years. So, you know, it's been quite a selfish pursuit on my behalf.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
Loved it.
So you almost didn't know you got the letter.
Well, as you know, I'm not one to gossip, but you're absolutely right. What happened was this. I never have any mail come to the house at all. Always goes to the P.O. box, right? So I'm out there and they'd stuffed in one of those pink plastic things to put clothes in and send off to wherever you send them off to. And I was so annoyed that I had to open couldn't get out of the post of the letterbox. I opened it up and there was a letter from Government House. And I thought something similar. Maybe they want me to speak there or do something or anything. I opened it up and was absolutely gobsmacked to see if I would accept an honour. And at this point I went, OK, fine. I took it inside, had a cup of tea and a biscuit, a bit of lie down, and still look at it, and I thought, OK. And then I found I had to get it back the next day, because it had sat outside in our letterbox about 4 or 5 days.
What if it had rained? What if your letterbox had leaked and it was all soggy? What if you'd thrown it out?
Well, well, it wasn't meant to be in that case. So I put it back in, ticked it, yes, I would, put it back in the box, and there we are.
Do you know, Rosie, any clues as to who would have nominated you?
None at all, no. It's a mystery.
And you had to keep it a secret for how long?
A month.
See, that's the unfair part, isn't it? I mean, 3 days.
Of course, Michael knew, which was fantastic. And then I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell my daughter. I got a letter at one stage saying, "Please do not mention it to anyone. It has to be kept secret." So it's been all go and absolutely frantic trying to, as you say, monitor the media calls coming in. And in the end, my sister was staying because we've moved house. And I had to tell her because she kept saying, "What's going on? Why are people congratulating you? There's a message to ring so-and-so. What's happening?" So I thought, oh, dear.
How did you keep it secret? Was it a big deal for you?
It was. Well, as a gospel columnist, I can keep secrets because I want to get them in my column. I didn't even tell my partner until 2 days before that it was actually going to happen.
See, what do you do? I mean, is that offensive to your partner? Does your partner then go, "Well, for goodness sake, don't you think..." You know, I mean, it's fraught.
Well, that's true, but I think certain things... I didn't know if it was even going to happen at this point because I sent it back and didn't know whether that they had got it in Wellington. So I thought, why stay... And I always think if I say something, it never happens, and you're left with egg on your face. You know? So I thought, no, you know. But I've had an extraordinary year. I've been the patron of the Variety Artists Club of New Zealand, and then I had my star book down the Walk of Fame. I've just done my memoirs, Gossip Columnist by Penguin, and now this. And this is extraordinary because I would never have thought in my wildest dreams of having any letters after my name. Well, none that I would want to know. I know people do put letters after their name, but this is just extraordinary. So I'm very honoured, and especially to be sitting here with Rosie because, because, I mean, this woman is extraordinary what she does. I do triviality of writing gossip and just, you know, triviality where these
not
people
true.
are just
Yeah.
amazing.
It's
So I'm
not
really
true.
honoured.
Do you think in that sense, because I wonder if you come from a generation where voluntary work, where charity work was something you did, and it was a time-honoured tradition, whereas perhaps
Yes,
some of the younger people don't do it, they
No.
don't treat it as seriously as they perhaps should these days.
Yeah, we were brought up that you do think of doing things for others, and my mother used to bake cakes, etc. But I was never any good at that, so people quickly found out that I had maybe other skills, and I learnt the hard way. It's been a major learning curve the whole way. And it's been exhilarating and fun and a challenge. And
Good on
like
you.
David, I love going to bed with the gossips and reading various things. And
Well, it's lovely to
it's
have
so-
you both.
so
Congratulations.
gorgeous
Do I
to
call you Dame Rosie
No,
or Dame...
Rosie. I'm Rosie.
Just Rosie.
Rosie.
Good on you. Nice to see
Yeah,
you. Rosie
thank
Horton and
you.
David Hartnell.